Okay, awesome. Karma Yoga live streaming, and then what do I do? Join audio, share screen, invite, join audio. Leave computer audio, test speaker and microphone. Well, I wish it would stop doing that then. Just knock it off, you guys. Automatically join. Okay, well, hang on, because it's taken a while. I was thinking, no. Come on, you guys. It's still sitting here. It's just sitting here and it's like thinking. Oh, it says it's recording, but I can't see anything. Okay. Oh, hi. Okay, but now I have a square right in the middle of it. How do I get rid of it? I guess out here. Okay. There it is. There was a little square in the middle of the screen. Okay. Okay, so now I'm talking on the phone with Christine in case anybody's on right now, because I can see me here. So I'm hoping this is working. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, it's just me in here right now. Okay, because it's really early yet. Okay, and that's it then? We're done? I can start with this? Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. 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 Yeah, we don't need to see the whole class, huh? Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. There's a mute. I see that. Okay. Okay. Awesome. It just says Dawn Amber did not connect. I got a flower. Dawn is connecting to audio and can't hear you yet. Okay. Okay. So it's working. Looks like somebody's here. Okay. Right. I see. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is a regular. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. Hi, Dawn.
Hi, how are you? I'm good. Can you hear me?
I can.
Yay!
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I think though throughout, probably if you guys mute yourselves, it might be the best.
Right. I got to ask my child how to mute myself.
Okay.
But I'll do that. Yeah.
I was just on the phone with Christine. Can you see me?
Uh-huh. Can you see me?
I see
Or you
your
can see
flowers.
Okay, cool. God, I don't have no makeup on
Okay, let me
or anything like that. Okay. So let me, hey, Cindy, how do I mute myself for when I take her yoga class? I don't know how to do all that. And don't mess up either. All right.
I made a mistake, but I got it right.
Okay, he showed me how to mute myself for when we start the class and everything.
Good. Hi, Cindy. Oh my goodness.
That's my yoga teacher, Cindy. You see her face?
Hi.
Okay. Yeah, he remembers you from his class that he took.
Oh, that's right.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, he was
Yep.
awesome.
I know, I'm trying to tell him to do it again.
Well, he should do it with us right now. Why not?
That's what I'm saying. You should, Cindy, she says you should do it with us. Yeah, he said he'll come join us.
Good. Good. Let me make sure I'm
It's
in the
good
right
for
spot.
healthy.
It's awesome. Stick my butt down in front of you.
Huh?
Okay, I think this should do. We have a few minutes. I'm going to wait and see if other people want to join. I got here early just to make sure that I could get myself on Zoom. I was a little bit nervous about that. So I'm glad to see you all. Charlene's here. Hi. Oh, nice. This is wonderful. Yeah, this is a lot different too than the Facebook show that we did. Okay. Few more minutes, get yourselves comfortable. And if you have any, any props that you want to use, feel free. I'm not necessarily going to use any props today because I'm not sure what you guys have at home. But hopefully if you have a home practice, which many of us do not, you have a few props, maybe a block, or you use a book or something, or you use a strap, maybe a belt or a robe strap or a towel strap, something like that. Okay.
Try to avoid touching stuff from his room.
Yes, come on in. Nice to see you.
Okay, how do I get her back on my screen?
And then mute yourself.
What I did. Wait, okay, how do I mute myself? How do I mute? Just do it because we're starting. I'm gonna...
Good afternoon. Welcome to my 4 o'clock Tuesday, level 1, basics. I'm happy to have you here. And invite your friends to do this as well if you want to. Let's all make a nice big community of this. This is wonderful. I was a little nervous coming in today because we were moving to the Zoom platform, but I think I got it. I had to get Christine on the phone, help. And so I got you now. And I like it because I can actually see this screen, which is nice. So anyway, let's start in an easy seated position. Just cross your legs, however comfortable you can. And then I want you to wriggle into your sit bones, please. And maybe move some of the meat out of the way so that you can actually ground into the earth. The earth is still here. We are going through such chaos right now. Don't ever forget, the universe is here, the earth is here for you, and it will hold you up throughout this. Okay, so have faith, everybody, that things are okay. Of course, be careful, be cautious, do all the things that they tell you to do. I'm pretty convinced that we're all going to be okay. Take a moment with me, please. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, bow your head, hands together at your heart center. Now I want you to take your attention to your breathing. Inhaling and exhaling, you can close your eyes if you're comfortable with that. You can also keep them very slightly open, whatever works for you the best. And I would like you to bring in your Ujjayi breathing, where you constrict the back of the throat, and it becomes audible. If you've been in my class, I'm pretty sure we've practiced this together. As you exhale, make it a long exhale. Until you're completely empty. And then a nice deep inhale. Follow the golden thread up the spine, over the top of your head, and right into this third eye, right into this chakra energy center. And then as you exhale, exhale that golden thread out. Take it down the back of the head, the neck, the spine, and back into the earth. And there it is, this energy underneath your body. And as you inhale, inhale deeply, deeply enough to pull that thread up through the spine, through the tailbone. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Gently pull the belly in towards your spine. Lift the head as high as you possibly can as the golden thread comes over the top, right into that third eye. Watch it. Exhaling. Take a nice long exhale. Take that golden thread out. Take it down through the spine and into the earth. Let's do 4 more of those, please. Nice deep inhale. Relax your face. Exhale. Slow it way down. Nice and slow. Just be with you. Leave everything outside the room that does not belong here and breathe. Exhale it out slowly. Two more. Come into you, come into your heart. Inhale. Right here. Exhale. Bring both hands down to your knees, palms up, please, for just a moment. Let's sit. Continue to breathe, maybe not quite as deeply, but follow your breath in and out as we enjoy the fact that we are connected. Chin mudra, if you will, thumb and first finger, to show that we are connected and that we are happy to be connected. You can open your eyes if you want to. Hi. Chin mudra, okay? The universe. Not only is everything in the body connected, everything and everyone in the universe is also connected. It's a huge concept. I get that. I do. But as you practice your yoga and you practice meditation at all, you practice everything that there is to know about yoga, and your practice tells you in the end, and I'm not nowhere near the end, but nonetheless, I know that I am my own universe. Everything inside this body is connected, and it connects right into my heart center, my soul. So to know that we are all connected in that fashion means a lot to me. So as we sit and breathe, know that everything's going to be okay. Yeah? Give it a go. As crazy as it feels, as crazy as it seems, everything's going to be fine. This too shall pass, and we will get through this. Just stay healthy. Work on yourself. Yoga is part of that. Okay? Stay inside right here with you. Get to know you so well. That your intuition takes over and you can follow that. Get to know yourself so well that you can be very comfortable being you. Just be comfortable. One more deep inhale. Exhale it out. Let's put some movement into the body. Take the arms up. Look up to the thumbs. Exhale, reach it out. Oh gosh, let's go into the hips and the spine a little bit. Reach it out as far as you can. If you can get your fingertips to the mat, then put them on the mat. Take a nice deep inhale, look up and lengthen through the spine. And on your exhale, allow the head to hang, bring it down. Let it relax even, and then breathe twice into your belly, please, deeply. And with that belly breathing, your spine expands and contracts. Take the breath into every nook and cranny, every cell in your body. And then at the bottom of your exhale, pull the belly in first. Walk the hands back towards the torso. Stack one vertebra on top of the other until the top of the head reaches for the sky. Nice. Change the cross of the legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take it forward. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Even if your hands are back here, that's perfectly okay. Wherever you can manage it to lengthen through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe you'll come down to your elbows. Maybe not. Maybe you'll reach out with those arms straight and get a nice stretch through the armpits. Breathe into the belly twice. And again, breathe. And at the bottom of the exhale, pull the belly in. And then walk the hands back towards the torso. Let your head be the last thing to come up. Stack one vertebra on top of the other, shoulders down your back as the neck comes up and the top of the head reaches for the sky. Let's take the right hand out to the side. Bring the left hand up and over the top. Okay, leave your shoulders down your back. You do not have to involve the shoulder in this movement. Just leave it down and put the hand over the top of the head. Take a deep inhale, lift. And on the exhale, we're just going to drop this left ear towards our shoulder. Keep your face facing straight ahead. Okay, and just feel the stretch down the side, across the shoulder, the neck area, maybe even out through the arm if you stretch the arm out. And breathe into your stretch. Nice and deep. You can use your Ujjayi. Victorious breathing. Good. On your next inhale, release. And then turn your head to look inside your elbow here. Put the hand right behind your head. Take a deep inhale, lift higher. Hold the belly, and then as you drop your chin, leave your shoulders alone. Let them just relax down your back. And then breathe into the stretch at the back of your neck. The chin comes down towards your armpit. Breathe. Nice and deep, pulling the belly in gently to protect the low back. Now, when you put weight on your head, you do not want to torque the neck. You just want to stretch it a little bit. So be very mindful of that. Find where your stretch feels the best. And on your next inhale, release and come on up. Take this left arm out. Right arm comes up over the top. Leave your shoulders down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. And just feel this lovely stretch right through the side of your neck and down through the shoulder. If you move this left arm up or down or back or forward, breathe into the stretch that you get here. Just allow it to relax is the point. Breathe into it. And on each exhale, let it go. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release and let that stretch just go. Just let the muscles relax. And then on your next inhale, release the hand, pick the head up, turn to face into the elbow, put the hand right behind the head, take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, let's just very gently drop the chin towards the armpit, towards the chest. Keep your shoulders down your back. And then with a little bit of weight in the hands, you just stretch the neck a little bit, enough to give it a nice stretch. Breathe into the stretch, okay? Just let it go. See if you can relax it down on your exhale. One more time, deep inhale. And exhale it down. Oh, yeah. And then on your next inhale, release and bring the head up. Take both arms out to the side. We're going to interlace the fingers right behind the neck and underneath your skull. And then as you inhale, open up your heart, open up your elbows, reach up to the sky with your heart. Bring the shoulder blades together on your back as best you can. That's your deep inhale. And on the exhale, just pick the skull up just a little bit. Put a little bit of tension on there. As you bring the elbows closer together and you drop the chin towards the chest. And then breathe into the stretch that goes right down the back of the neck, maybe right between the shoulders. You can sort of feel it right between the shoulders, not much because we're not moving the shoulders just yet. They opened up wide. Now we're stretching the back of the neck. If you want to come down a little bit more around the back, you will feel more stretch through that thoracic area. Breathe into that, into your heart center. One more time, deep inhale. And on the exhale, release the hands and allow the head to come up high. And shake off your shoulders a little bit. Take the shoulders up and back and around. And once again, take them forward and up and back and down. Now we're going to take them back and lift. Exhale them down. Back and lift. And exhale them down. Nice. From here, arms come out. Now I want you to put action into each muscle in your arm. So feel the flames coming out of your fingertips, okay? Engage your biceps and triceps. Shoulders are engaged. Come through the forearms, through the wrists, and out those fingers, okay? Just put all the energy out there as though you have flames coming right out these fingers. Yeah. And then take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to take the arms behind us this time, and we're going to interlace on the back. Now, as you interlace, try to bring the palms together. And then rest your thumb right on the sacrum as you lift your heart and drop your shoulders. And then take the elbows back and shoulders back. Pull the belly in and lift through the top of the head. And breathe. Nice deep shoulder stretch. And again, deep. Breathing. Now, to make it a little more, if you want a little more stretch, you take it from this angle, from this position, you just pick your hands up an inch or two and take them away from the sacrum and bring the shoulder blades closer together and breathe while you do that. And again, deep inhale. Maybe you can straighten out the arms, maybe. Some of us are unable to do that, that's okay. But if you can, go ahead and keep the palms together if that's doable for you. Breathe into this stretch. Let these shoulders get a nice stretch. One more, deep inhale. And exhale. Good. And then we're going to release these hands and bring them back out to the side, okay? And now just turn the palms over and cross the arms on one, right over left, left over right, right over left, left over right. Open them way up, okay? Open them way up. Get that nice expansion through your chest. And then cross your right one over the left as high up on the upper arm as you can. Turn the hands to face each other and bring them together easily, hopefully, simply. Eagle arms. Now notice your shoulders have come forward here in order to accomplish this. And then lift the elbows up just a little bit more. Pull the belly in. Take it, send your hands away from your face. Take a deep inhale. And notice it goes right between the shoulder blades. Lovely. Breathe deeply. Right here. If you want a little more stretch, you breathe in. And on your exhale, drop your chin, but keep your elbows lifted. Just drop the chin down a little bit, and it goes right between your shoulder blades. Beautiful. Breathe. And again. Those of us that want to, you can also round the shoulders down just a little bit. Just take it down. That's your exhale. Ooh, take your time. And then on an inhale, bring it up. Lift the shoulders or the elbows up. Release the hands and take them out. Good. Shake them out. Shake them out just a little bit. Make sure the shoulders and everybody's okay. Forward and back, whatever you need to do. And then we're going to do the cross the arms thing again. Find your wingspan here. Okay. And then your left one's going to come over the top this time. Take it as high up on your forearm or your upper arms. And then turn these hands in to face each other. And then pick up the elbows as best you can. Shoulders are coming forward already. So send the hands away from your face. Keep the elbows lifted. Take a deep inhale right between the shoulder blades. And feel that lovely stretch. It's really hard to get to that spot. This is one of the best stretches I know for it. So continue to breathe. Maybe take a deep inhale. And if you want to, just kind of bow over a little bit and it goes deeper right between those shoulder blades. You don't have to go too far. Breathe. Keep the elbows lifted. And on your next inhale, bring everything up. Release the hands. Take them out and shake them out. Shake out the hands. Let's get the hands ready for this too. So shake your wrists. Okay, shake them around really well, really good. If you have any carpal tunnel or arthritis or anything that's going on in your wrists and your arms and your hands, this will help actually. So you shake it as though you're shaking water off your hands. And then wave at me. And then wave at you. And then wave them together and wave them apart. Okay, just let the wrists flop. Okay, it's important that we keep them moving because we don't want any little things growing in here that are going to stop us from being able to move our hands and fingers. Okay, so make a fist and snap. Make a fist and snap. Make a fist and snap your fingers. One more time, fist and snap. Hold it. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, just release. Let it go. Good job. Take your right hand to your left knee. The other hand comes behind you like a kickstand. On an inhale, lift and lengthen. On your exhale, take a quarter of a turn. Let your head go right along with you here, please. And next inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, another quarter of a turn. Try to take the navel with you here. This is a lovely twist. Once again, deep inhale, lift. And lengthen, exhale. Now this time, use both hands and take that twist however deeply you care to. Head goes right along with it. You might get a little adjustment out of that. And then take one round of breath. And then a deep inhale. And on the exhale, bring it back around to the front and change sides. Inhale, look straight ahead, lift. Exhale, quarter of a turn. Try to take the navel with you. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, another quarter of a turn. Zoom. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale. Now use your hands and take this however deeply you care to. Whatever feels good for your body. Try to take the navel around with you and breathe one round of breath. Yes, and then a deep inhale. And on the exhale, bring it back around to the front. Ooh, doesn't that feel good? Now we're just going to do some circles around. Okay, your hands can be on your knees. You have a paintbrush, a big wide paintbrush up here, and you're making circles on the ceiling with it, okay? So try to keep your head lifted while you do this. For just a few minutes, we're gonna continue to circle. Feel it throughout the side body, your torso, your spine, your hips. Make it wider and wider as best you can. You can close your eyes, you can keep your eyes open, whatever you want to. When you feel a spot that is really super stretchy maybe, or super tight, you might want to hang in there for just a moment and see if anything, kind of loosens up, and then take it the other direction. And go around. Head grows right off the spine here, okay? This is not just circling your neck. This is circling the entire spine. Breathing as you go. Oh, yeah. Doesn't that feel good? Inhaling and exhaling. Such a beautiful day out today. My gosh. We get some fresh air. It's nice, okay? And a couple more times around. Inhale, exhale. Oh, great. Okay. And then as you come to neutral, just shake it off just a little bit. Make sure everything feels really good, because now we're going to stretch the inner thighs. Take your legs out. Now, I like to have you bring the knees as wide as they'll possibly go. See if you can just stand on your feet for a moment and maybe push these knees back, almost like you're in a squat, but we get to sit on the floor here, okay? I wish Connie was here right now. I'd be helping her with her squat. Anyway, the feet are turned out and the knees are over in line with the ankles when you do this. And then as you press the elbows into the knees, you lift your heart, okay? And just keep pressing those knees out. Nice, deep, opening hip stretch. Through the groin, through the inner thighs. Breathe into that. And then we're going to take the hands to the tops of these knees, pick your toes up, and push the feet, the heels, out, toes face straight up, until you can get your knees straight. Now, you might have had to bring your feet a little bit forward more because you can't get quite that wide here. Wherever you know that your body can go to, that your legs can go to, that's where you want to send your knees and your heels out, okay? And then make sure you're right on top of those sit bones once again. Let's keep these feet flexed. Engage all of the muscles coming through the inner thighs, through the groin area, all the way out. All of these muscles are engaged. The belly is pulled in to protect your low back. The shoulders are down your back. Now, point the toes. Just stretch them out, stretch through the ankles and point them as far as they'll go. And then on an inhale, flex them. And then on an exhale, point them. Take your time, please. And on your inhale, flex them and push through the heels. Keep the legs engaged. Put the hands right behind you. Shoulders go back. You can bend into the elbows as you step into your hands back here. Bring the elbows and shoulders underneath your heart center and lift it to the sky as you press into the mat with your hands. Just let your head come up, and it will very gracefully bow back. Try not to just dump into your neck, okay? Just lift it and lift it and lift it, and it will go back. Open the heart. Breathe into the heart center. Good, and then on your next inhale, up comes your head. Just the head. Get your bearings. And then let's walk these hands closer to the body until we're seated straight up and down. And then these hands can come in front and we'll start to walk it forward. Okay, if you need to kind of jiggle your legs, scoot your heels out a little bit more, whatever you might have to do, see if you can walk it forward with a long spine. I haven't done this stretch now in at least a week. And it takes time, okay? I know I can get down all the way. I already know that, but I don't want to. My body doesn't want to right now. So just go where your body wants to go to. Pull the belly in to protect your spine as you lengthen out, okay? And then maybe give it a little bit of rocking. Make sure the feet are still engaged, the legs are engaged. Knees go straight up and the feet go straight up on both sides, right? Try to lengthen through the spine. And as you breathe this, maybe your torso will go down a little more. Maybe as it gets used to it and it kind of stretches out a little bit, you're gonna go, oh, look, whew, and you'll breathe yourself down a little bit further maybe not. But wherever you are, just breathe and be comfortable with it. Try not to let your head drop, please. Hold it up in line with the spine as best you can. Okay, my gaze is out towards the front there. My hands are out towards the front. And then maybe you'll go down on another exhale, another inch, maybe not. The breath will take you wherever your body wants to go. Okay, so please don't force this stretch. Just breathe it until you get to where you want to go. We'll be here for another maybe 30 seconds even. So let's hold on to it, okay? And give it a chance. Wherever it happens to be, make sure you're strengthening and engaging all of the muscles through the legs. Your spine is long, okay? The object is not to get your forehead to the mat here. The object is to lengthen through your spine and maybe walk it forward a little bit more. Maybe not. Just kind of depends on where you happen to be. And as you notice the stretch taking over and telling you, okay, hold up a minute, hold up, because my muscles are like, wait a minute, they're not quite ready to go further than that yet. So breathe into it. See if those muscles you can let go just a little bit. Each time you exhale, see if you can let go just a little bit more. All right, just maybe let it go, maybe not. Breathe. Make sure the toes are straight up, guys, and the legs are still engaged. 2 more deep inhales and exhales. And again. Nice. Now, as you come up, pull the belly in first once again, and then start to walk the hands as you stack and lift the torso in one long piece, okay? All the way up until the top of the head reaches for the sky. Now let's pick up this right knee, and we're gonna put this foot mid-body, all right? Now, from here, I've got my right hand over here, my left hand over here on this leg. I'm still flexing. This leg is still engaged, and so is this foot, still flexing. Now, take a moment, just for fun right now, to go down on this elbow, if you can, if it's doable. Otherwise, use your hand and try to rock the knee and let your torso go with you. Rock the knee down to the mat if you're not already down there. Most of us will not already be down there. Some of us will be. Oh my gosh, I don't think I'll ever be all the way down there unless I actually put weight into it. So here, or with the elbow, you press into it. And notice my torso is moving in that direction to put more weight into that knee to bring it down. Now, as we sit up, nice and straight and tall, square the torso to your foot, all right? And keep this foot active, please. This time, you're gonna take your face down towards that foot. Take a deep inhale, both legs active. On the exhale, bring it forward. Keep your spine flat as long as you can. This elbow, for me, automatically goes into that knee. Press it down. Oh, and it goes into a little bit different part of your hip, the outside of the hip, as well as the low back on that right side. So just kind of reach out through the top of the head and breathe this for about 10 seconds. Mm-hmm. Each time you exhale, see if you can let go of any tense holding. Now you want these things to be active here, but the actual stretch that you're looking for is around that right hip and the lower back there. So as you breathe, you focus on that and watch the breath go into that hip area. And maybe it will let go. Who knows? Doesn't matter whether your face gets all the way down to that foot or not, ever. Okay, as long as your sit bones are down on the mat and your spine is long and you're pressing into that knee. On your next inhale, walk yourself up. Just bring it up. And then this time we're going to press into this knee, put the left hand to the outside of the long leg. Toes go straight up. Lift your heart. Inhale. And on your exhale, turn your torso to square this long leg. Okay? This is your left leg. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, as you're pushing into this right knee, come forward 2 or 3, maybe 4 inches. Doesn't have to be very far. And you will get the stretch in that lower part of the back and down into that hip as well. So be here for about 10 seconds or more. Just breathe it, please. Keep your spine long. I do not want you to reach your face down to the leg. I want you to reach out and up and out. And maybe you'll come down at the hip flexors. Okay, so breathe it. Take your time with it. On each exhale, see if The stretchy part can relax just a little tiny bit more, maybe. Okay, one more, deep inhale. Exhale, release that hand off your knee and come on up. Oh, high and face the front. Okay, let's straighten out this right leg and we'll bring the left one in and we'll put it right square in front of your body. And once again, practice this, work on taking the knee down to the mat and you can lean into it, okay? So go ahead and just let your shoulders and your torso go down. See how that feels for you. Some of us have never even done this much, I think. And it's always kind of surprising, but it's true. You have to learn how your body works, how your own body works, of course. You know, your body may not work this way even. And so you're doing the best that you can with what your body does, okay? This time, take a deep inhale, lengthen up, and then as you come forward towards this foot, keep the spine long. This right hand can go right down this very active right leg, and my elbow goes into my knee. And as I lengthen through the top of the head and reach out, every exhale, then I try to bring it down just a little bit more. And breathe into this stretch. Goes right into that left hip. Make sure and keep your torso straight, up and down, no leaning over into that knee. And breathe. It's the breath that allows your stretches to go deeper. That's what you use. That's your tool for stretching, is breathing. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Maybe you'll go down a little bit more, maybe not. Wherever it goes for you, see if you can relax through that left hip area. And then on your next inhale, just start to walk yourself up. Bring it all the way up, nice and straight and tall. Once again, the left hand comes into the knee. The right hand comes behind you. You're going to take an inhale. Press that knee down and away from you as you turn the torso towards your straight leg. Now notice the stretch that you have going on right now, just by pressing this knee down and pushing it out. Feel the stretch that's happening right through here and probably in the back as well. There's a lot of stretch, a lot of things going on. So turn your torso, try to get your navel facing the foot on that right leg. Breathe into this, and if this is enough stretch for you, keep this, all right? Just stay right here. But if you can come down on an exhale, come towards, square your shoulders towards that foot, and come down maybe 2, 3, 4 inches, maybe. Keep the spine long. Reach out through the top of the head. Keep your chin lifted, and breathe. Keep pressing through that left hand, and breathe into that left hip, the outside of the hip, the lower back right there. Breathe it. Take one more deep inhale and exhale. Maybe you can let go just a little bit more, maybe. And then on your next inhale, come on up. Yeah. And face the front and release this knee. Oh, and pick this one up and bring both feet together and then rock and roll side to side. Because now we have to give our little hip joints massage because we stretched them a lot. So just rock. I want you to try and get your knee all the way to the floor. Okay, it's important that you try to do that. Otherwise, you probably never will feel that again. Let's from here, let's go ahead and cross over the top. Come over the tops of your knees. Come into a nice tabletop. Let's take a nice cat stretch, cow stretch. Lift your head, arch your belly. Exhale, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, and pick the back body way up. Oh, that feels good. Inhale, looking up. Shoulders down your back, pull the belly. Exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, and push the mat away. One more time. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, bring it back. and pick your back body up. Nice rounded back for your cat stretch. Now hold your cat stretch, please. Engage your hips, pushing into the mat with your hands. I want you to glide your hips back as far as they'll go. Just glide, stay in here. This is an angry cat back here. And then lengthen out, neutralize your pelvis and lengthen out through the spine. Pick your head up and then glide back into table till the shoulders are right up over the tops of your hands again. Once again, inhale into a cow, arch the back and look up. Exhale, press the mat away and pick your back body up as high as it will go. Cat stretch. Now stay in your cat. We bring it back to angry cat. We almost go down to the heels, but not quite. And then as you neutralize your pelvis and pick the tailbone up and lengthen through the spine, you glide back into tabletop. Good. From here, curl the toes under. Pick your hips up. Hang over the hands for a moment. And then push yourself back. Push your weight back over the heels. See if you can bring the heels down towards the mat as best you can. Lengthen through. If your hamstrings are super tight, you're going to have them bent. Still, continue pushing through the arms and lifting your tailbone as best you can. If you can straighten through the legs, allow the heels to come down. Wherever you happen to be, bend your left knee and push your weight over that right heel. And then inhale and stretch through the left heel, bend your right knee, and find the calf in your left leg. Inhale, exhale, and switch it. Push all the way back. Find that calf muscle. Should be a nice deep stretch there. Inhale, exhale, that left heel down. Push, push, push. Oh my gosh. And then both heels come down, all right? From here, we're gonna step the hands to the feet to the outside edges of the mat. Okay, pull your belly in. Now pick your head up for just a moment and look right between your hands. Now, exhale and just press your hips up, up and away. Fly your tailbone nice and high right here. Breathe into this. It's a beautiful, complete back body stretch. See how close your head might come towards the mat here. And then as you lift your torso up, walk the feet or jump the feet or take 49 steps if you need to and put the feet right between your hands. Okay? And then as you inhale, come up and lengthen out through your spine and maybe pressing through the legs for straight legs if that's doable for you. Otherwise, keep them slightly bent. Exhale, forward fold. And then heel and toe your feet hips width apart. Okay? And then see if you can go into these hamstrings just a little bit more. Stretch them out. Let your arms just hang for a moment. Let your shoulders even hang. Look at that. You get to shrug your shoulders for once in my class. How about that? And so as you're here, see about these hamstrings stretching. Feel it coming up through the calves. Engage the knees. These are Tadasana legs. Engage the quads and the hams. It comes over the tops of the hips. And then, of course, down the spine. Now your shoulders and your head relax. Your feet, your legs are all in Tadasana. Nice and tidy. Okay, on your next inhale, lift and lengthen halfway up. Pull the belly in and lift. Exhale, forward fold once again. Whew, nice. Now let it hang. Maybe shift your weight side to side a little bit. Hands are dangling. You can grab opposite elbows if you'd like. It puts more weight into the torso, into the upper body to kind of pull a little bit more and stretch these hamstrings a little bit more. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Make sure everything up here is relaxed. The legs are nice, solid, engaged. Breathe. Good. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, drop the hands towards the mat or to your shins. Inhale, come up halfway. Oh, high. Pull the belly in. Exhale, forward fold. This time, we're going to bend into these knees and we're going to round the back. Let your hands just drag and hang. And we'll just kind of push the feet until we straighten it all the way up, rounding the back, rounding up, all the way up until we're standing straight up and down. Hey, how about that? Shake it all out just a little bit. It's a lot of stretching, I know. It's good for you though. Step into one foot and take it around the world. Step into the other foot around the world. Just around the world. Bring the feet a little bit closer together. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. All the way up. Bring the hands together at the top. You can't see me. I hope you can see me. Here I am. And then your feet are still separated. Exhale. Bring your body into Tadasana and bring the hands down into your heart center. Drop your shoulders, please. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Doesn't that feel great? Ready? We're going to do half sun salutation. So bring the feet together if you can, or maybe a little tiny bit apart for balance. Inhale, take the arms up. Look up to the thumbs. Exhale, big swan dive. Open the heart. Bring it all the way down. Maybe touch the floor or bring it to your shins. Inhale, come up halfway. Arch your back. As in cat. Up. Exhale, forward fold. Look at your knees. And then inhale, arms come out and up, pulling the belly. Lift up to your exhale. Bring your hands to your heart center. Nice. Drop your shoulders and come into Tadasana. So you drop the tailbone. These muscles in the glutes wrap around and slight inward rotation around the quads. Bring them around and the tailbone drops. Belly pulls in and you zip it right up. Once again, inhale, lift. Exhale, big swan dive, forward fold. Hands to the floor or to the shins. Inhale. Look up and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. And again, hands come out. We're going to reverse the swan. Come all the way up. Look up to the thumbs. And exhale, hands to your heart center. And bring your body into Tadasana as you come back. So you tuck the tailbone, curl the pelvis under, and breathe. Very nice. Here we go. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, big swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, step or lightly jump back to a push-up position. Chaturanga, or take it all the way to the floor. Everybody go to the floor. Point your toes. Hands come back by your chest. Elbows are right over your hands. Point the toes. Inhale. Tuck the tailbone. Lengthen out through cobra. Small cobra. Yeah. Exhale. Bring it down. Relax your feet for a moment. Curl the toes under and push back to your downward facing dog. Push it all the way back. Sun salutation. Step or walk or jump your feet up between the hands. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Look at your knees, let your neck relax. Inhale, pick it all up, straight back. Exhale, hands to your heart center and back into Tadasana. Okay, we're going to do 2 more of those. Now, put all of those people that you love in your heart, right here. And let's send this out to them. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, big swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, step or lightly jump back to a push-up position. Chaturanga, or take it all the way to the mat. It's up to you. Point the toes, bring the hands back a little bit. Small cobra, curl the pelvis. Spine is long, exhale. Curl the toes, push back, downward facing dog. Push it all the way back so you get a back stretch, and then step or walk or jump your feet up. Bring them together, inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. And then press the feet, come all the way up. Arms come up. Exhale, bring the hands to your heart center as you bring your body back into Tadasana. Nice. Let's everybody step wide to the side. Oh, we were going to do two more. Two more, because we have to send this out to the people that love us also. Hold on. Let's do this. All the people that love you, put them in your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, big swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step or lightly jump back to a push-up position, chaturanga, or inhale through to up dog or cobra. Oh, exhale, downward facing dog. Push it all the way back. Good. And then step or walk or jump your feet up. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bringing all those loved ones together at the top. And then bring them back into your heart. Right here. And say thank you. Now we'll step wide. That's enough. Step wide on your mat. Okay, and push through your heels out. So you're feeling kind of pigeon-toed even. Okay, and then the outsides of the feet are parallel to the edges of your mat. Be in Tadasana right here. Okay, remember that. Be in Tadasana. So it's a matter of pressing out to the outsides of the feet and picking your toes up and spreading them out. Engage the ankles. Hug all of the muscles up through the calves and the shins. Pick your kneecaps up. Slight inward rotation of the quad. Squeeze the hips. Take the arms out. Exhale, bring them behind you, interlace. And if you can take the shoulders back and pick the arms up, take a nice deep inhale, lift through the heart center. Exhale, forward fold. Bring it down. If you need to adjust your feet, be with this. Breathe. Do a little shoulder brushing right here, just by moving them side to side. The arms come up and over the top as much as possible, and you brush the shoulders. And then as you come to neutral, take a deep inhale, pull the shoulders away from your ears, release the hands, and let's bring them down right underneath your shoulders on the mat. And then on your next inhale, come up halfway. Look up and lengthen. Hi. Exhale, forward fold. Ooh. Okay. Hang here for just a moment. Put your hands behind your ankles. Take a deep inhale, pull the belly, make sure your legs are nice and solid. And as you exhale, bring your head closer towards the mat and in between the legs. And breathe. Hamstrings are getting a nice deep stretch. Once again, the body should feel really nice with this kind of muggy day too. This is a good day for having your muscles loosen up. Hold on to your right ankle, bring the left hand around that right hand and pull your nose down towards your knees. And don't shift through the hips. Keep your hips solid as best you can, but you're gonna feel a different hamstring attachment with this stretch. So breathe into this. Stay with it for two more deep inhales and exhales. And again. And as you release, here comes the left hand around that left ankle. The right one comes over. The torso reaches out. Keep the hips square. Keep them right center. Do not fall into your hip on one side or the other. Engage your quads, pulling the nose towards the knee. Breathe. Mm-hmm. A little bit more hamstring. I say you can't do enough hamstring stretching, or hips for that matter, or shoulders. Breathe. Good. And then as you come out of this, come back to neutral. Let your hands come right underneath your shoulders here. Okay? This is as though you were going to go into a handstand press. We're not going to do that today, of course. This is our level 1, and we're just going to kind of rock on this. So walk your hands another hand distance forward. And then as you pick up your heels, I want you to rock your weight over your hands. Pick the heels up as though you're going to press into a handstand. And then as you come back, bring the heels down and rock it back and pick your toes up. Just kind of sit back on that a little bit. Put your hands where they need to be to hold you. Woohoo! And then walk it forward and pick your heels up. Woohoo! As though you're going into a handstand press. Just lift your belly. Just pull it all up and then exhale it down. Walk it back. Keep your balance. Pick your toes up. Balls of the feet come up and you just rock into those hips again. Very nice. And then as you come back to center, spin these heels in, walk right up to the knees. Woo. And then straighten the arms and sit. So you get to shrug your shoulders here, okay? You sit into your hands. And then you get to rock side to side. And that goes, it's a nice deep hip stretch. Really nice. Just rock it side to side. And make sure the knees are headed out towards, over the feet, over the ankles, going towards your pinky toe. Okay? And then, as you come to center, here we go. Ready? Drop your shoulders, release, and let's come down to the elbows. Oh, hi! And then rock and roll side to side. Just a little bit here, a little bit deeper stretch. Whew, we like to stretch. For the most part, yeah, we do. That's why we're here. That's part of it. Ready? As you're ready, take a deep inhale, pick your hips up, let your hands come to the front of the mat. Now I want you to turn to this right leg, to this right foot, and come into lunge. Okay? Just come into a nice deep lunge. Pick that back knee up as high as you can. Lengthen out through your top of the head. Bring your shoulders down your back. Step into the right hand and take your left arm up for twist. Both shoulders away from your ears. Pull the belly in. Breathe. One more deep inhale. On the exhale, let's heel and toe the foot out to the edge of the mat and bring this right hand inside. Now, your knee is up, and it can stay up if you want to. This is a deeper stretch into the hip, but you can also drop that back knee and point the back toe. And you can also come down onto your elbows. This is gecko. Another deep stretch for your hips, your hip flexors. Drop your hip towards the mat as you rock side to side. Make sure there's a lot of juice in the body and feel that stretch. Sometimes it's all my body really wants to do is stretch. Just needs it sometimes. It wrings out all the stuff that might be stuck in there that you don't need. As long as you drink lots of water, it's very, very, very healthy. Come back to your hands. And then as you push into the hands to come to your back knee, walk the foot in, pull the toes back, straighten out that leg. See if you can flatten out through the spine. Inhale, lift. If you have blocks and you need them, use them so you can bring the floor up to you, okay? And then as you're ready, just lay over this hamstring for a moment. One more hamstring. Breathe into that. Good. And while you're breathing, see if your torso can let go maybe and come down a little deeper. Stay high on this knee though. Don't allow your hips to come lower. Okay, they stay right up on top of that knee. Breathe here. Good. One more deep inhale, look up and lengthen. And then again, the top of the head reaches out and tries to get to that toe. Wherever your torso goes to, breathe into that. Good. And then as you lift and lengthen, bend this front knee, bring the foot back, knee to knee, feet go straight back. Let's sit back on our heels. And then bring the hands to the feet and let your forehead come down. And just relax here for a moment in a little cocoon. It's a form of child's pose. I like to call it cocoon. Breathe, because everything is just tucked in and your shoulders are completely relaxed. One more deep inhale. When you breathe into your torso entirely, your rib cage is kind of like a bellows. Goes out and in, expands and contracts. It's really nice. Your neck gets to just hang. And since we're here, the hands are going to come underneath the shoulders, and we're going to sit up on our heels. Oh, yay. We like to be here. Okay, stretch the ankles and the tops of the feet right here, okay? Put your thumbs right here at the hip flexors. Turn the hands, the fingers back, elbows, shoulders back. Lengthen through the spine, lift through the top of the head, and breathe. Pull the belly in, protect your back. Keep pulling those elbows and shoulders back a little bit more. One more deep inhale. Now, if that's extremely painful, then I suggest you just do a little bit at a time until you can get to a point where you can sit like this for a few moments. Come on forward. Shake the feet out. And then we're going to curl the toes under. All of the toes as best you can. Stretch them out. And then when you sit back on your heels this time, we're going to toe squat. And we're stretching the toes and the soles of the feet. Your hands, your thumbs come right into the hip flexors. The elbows and shoulders come back. Try to keep your rib cage soft as you lengthen through the spine and the top of the head. And be heavy on your heels. Now, plantar fasciitis, bunions, foot issues, this is a really good stretch. And if you're not used to this, once again, do it little bit by little bit. Okay, you'll take like one deep inhale and you'll come out. We're going to take two more. And be heavy on those toes. Stretch them out. Inhale. On the exhale, come on out. Oh, hello. Woo. And shake that off. Very good. Okay, so from here, let's see. From here, yeah, let's just come down on our backs. We're going to pull the knees into the chest. Oh, hey, hi. Pull them in and then rock and roll side to side over the kidneys, over your sacrum, and the spine. Adrenals are up here too, as far as that goes. Just rock gently but mindfully here. Breathe as you do it. Good. From here, we're going to set both feet flat on the mat. Right about there. Knees up. And the feet are hips width apart. So believe me, ladies, your hips are not this wide, okay? So feet are hips width apart, okay? And then your arms come down, take your shoulders down your back, both shoulders down your back. Maybe you can just barely touch the heels with your fingertips. Take a deep inhale, walk the shoulders first, and while you're inhaling, walk the shoulders underneath, a little closer together on your back, and then on the exhale, press into the feet, curl the pelvis under, and press the knees away. Press it out and pick up the hips. Walk the shoulder blades underneath just a little bit more and down towards your feet. Interlace the hands, the fingers, and pull those hands down by the feet. Make sure your chin is lifted so your spine and your neck is long. Curling the pelvis under. Try not to get into that low back. This is bridge pose. Lovely bridge pose. And I'm not turning my head to look at you because I do not want any of you to turn your head. Keep it straight, going back. Exhale, come on down. One vertebra at a time. Woo! Nice and easy. Take your time with it until the tailbone comes down. And then you can just flop your knees side to side a couple times. Make sure your low back is okay. All right? Try to stay out of the low back. When the pelvis curls under, it lengthens, it drops the tailbone down and lengthens through that low spine, the lumbar spine. Okay, so 2 more of these. Walk the feet in, hands come down, flat. Take a deep inhale, exhale. First thing that comes up is your pelvis and your tailbone, lifting, lifting, lifting. 1 vertebra at a time. Walk the shoulders underneath of you. Interlace those fingers and pull the hands down towards the feet. As you press into the hands and the arms and the shoulders, keep your chin lifted.
I don't want her. He's
You
pretty.
do not want your neck on the mat. Okay, lengthen through. Take 1 more deep inhale. And on the exhale, bring it down. 1 vertebra at a time. Nice and easy. Shoulders get out of the way. Knees, hips. Let your knees just drop side to side. Okay. If you are doing Urdhva, Dhanurasana, wheel or back bend, feel free to do that if that's in your practice, okay? Otherwise, 1 more bridge, please. So feet come in closer, arms long by the side. You can also pick the hands up like so. The palms face each other, elbows flat on the mat. Walk the shoulders underneath of you. Take a deep inhale. Then on the exhale, as you press into the elbows and the feet, roll the pelvis under and lift. Walk the shoulders underneath as far as they'll go. And keep lifting, pressing the knees away. And breathe. 3 deep inhales and exhales. 2, 3. And on this exhale, allow your spine to come down 1 vertebra at a time. Get your shoulders out of the way. You're still holding your hips up, vertebra by vertebra until the tailbone comes all the way down. Oh yeah. And then allow the knees to just fall side to side for a moment. Let's take a twist, in fact. So straighten through your left leg. Okay. And then let's pull this right knee in as tight as it can go. Just pull it in nice and tight. And then as your right arm goes out to the side, the left hand comes to the outside of this knee. I just want you to just rock up onto your left hip. Don't let this knee go all the way down to the mat. Just kind of rock it up here. Hold on to it. Take your gaze the opposite direction of the knee and feel the lovely twist and breathe into the twist in your spine. Complete spinal twist through the neck. Breathe. Nice. Another deep inhale. And you just kind of let the knee fall wherever it feels best to you. And then if you can, you're going to pick your head up and roll it over to your left side. You're not actually picking the head up, you're picking your face up and turning it over to the left side. And then push through the heel and straighten out to the back wall or wherever you're facing. And then release the left hand and bring this leg up on its own and plop down onto that right sit bone or hip, and then bring that foot down. Straighten it through, pull the left one in, nice and tight, give it a nice, tug, stretch it. Boy, you can also, circle the ankles around if you need to, whatever else feels good in your body, feel free to do that. The left arm goes out, the right hand comes to the outside of this knee, and you just come up onto your right hip. That's all. And you let your gaze go away from the knee, out to the left. And here you have then a complete spinal twist. Breathe this a little bit. Maybe allow the body to kind of rock with your breath. I just thought of something. I don't think we did gecko on the other side. I don't think we did. That's all right, we're good. Breathing, and then on your next inhale, let's press this foot forward, press through the heel. Straighten it out and let go if you can, and bring it up and fall down onto that hip and bring both knees in. Well, since we didn't do gecko on both sides, I'm thinking, in order to balance us out now, separate the knees as wide as you can and face the soles of the feet to the sky. Reach to the outsides of these feet, and then keep your feet flexed. Elbows are straight here, and see if you can pull those knees straight down towards the mat. Just lengthen through your neck, lengthen through the spine. Your lumbar spine should be down on the mat. Tailbone down on the mat. Let it just go. Straight spine. Maybe rock and roll side to side if that feels good to you. But you're going deep into the other side, into that other hip. As nice as you can. And then one more deep inhale. You might want to grab with your peace fingers the big toes here. I like to do this stretch. Push my heels away towards the bottom of the mat and straighten through the knees. And then maybe pull as I send my feet towards the bottom of the mat, pull my shoulders and give them a stretch as well. And just breathe. Yeah, maybe pull the toes closer up towards your face. See how that feels. And then as you bring these feet together, knees out, now your tailbone can come up off the mat and you round your body over and interlace the fingers over the tops of these feet. Soles of the feet are together, knees out, right? Take a deep inhale. Feet should be maybe over your chest or over your face. Exhale, pull the feet down as the knees go out to the side. Just pull them in towards the chest. Breathe here. Take one deep inhale. On the exhale, pick the head up and look through the window. Just look through the window. Hold it for a moment, one breath. And then inhale and come back down. That's a deep spinal stretch. Once again, deep inhale, lift. Exhale, look through the window. Pull the feet over the top of the head if you can, and stretch that spine. And then bring it back to the mat as your head comes down. And then if you want to, do that again. If there's anything else that your body wants to do right now, feel free to do it, please, and or Shavasana. So the legs go long on the mat. They separate comfortably. Drop your shoulders a little bit closer together underneath you so they can be flat on the mat. Let your feet just splay out to the side Arms are comfortably out to the side. Palms open, so you're not gripping or holding anything. Shavasana, final resting pose. Allow your breath to come back to its normal rhythm. Please don't skip this part. Close your eyes from the top to the bottom. Let your breath come back to its normal rhythm. Let your face completely relax. All the skin on your face just relaxes down on the sides, down through the neck and the shoulders and out the arms, through your shoulder blades, through the neck, through the thoracic spine and lumbar, down through the tailbone. Relax your hips and your glutes. Let go. Don't be gripping or holding any muscle anywhere. Let your chin drop a little bit. If you put a little tiny smile on your lips, it will relax your facial muscles quicker than anything I know. Just come into you. Scan your body and get to know your body so well that you can find those places where you might be gripping or holding. I always have to check in with my calves. For some reason, I grip in my calves, sometimes in the quads or the hips. Relax completely. Don't ever skip your Shavasana. Final resting. This is probably the most advanced thing that we do in yoga, besides meditation. Well, this is a meditation. Keep your mind clear. Stay right here with you, relaxing. Begin to bring your attention back to your breathing. Very gently rock your head side to side as you put movement back into the body. Wake up the fingers and the toes. Maybe take a deep stretch, arms over here. Stretch your body out. Ooh, just like waking up in the morning. And then pull your knees in, just bend them, and you can roll over to your right side or your left side. Whatever works best for you. Be there for just a moment. And then when you're ready, you continue rolling until both hands can help you up to an easy seated position. Let your head be the last thing to come up. Bring your hands together at your heart center. Touch the thumbs right into the sternum. Take a deep inhale. Drop your shoulders down your back and bow your head. Now scan your body and see how you're feeling. And thank yourself for being here today. I thank you for being here today. I'm so glad we got to do this, and we get to do this. Very important that you take care of yourselves. Be healthy, wealthy, and wise. Take a moment with me, please. Send out your love and thoughts and prayers to the people on this planet that are suffering. Send them your highest vibration for peace and love and compassion. Thank you. The divine light within me honors the divine light within you. Namaste. Have the best rest of your night. Thank you so much. Happy Tuesday. Sleep well.
Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you, guys. Glad you were here. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Is there a finish button? Let's see.